Sing in me, O Muse, the story of wily Odysseus and his 10-year return from Troy. Sing in me of Los Angeles, a city of islands, neighborhoods of monsters.
I will get us home. We will see our loved ones again. The buses and the sea monsters, the giants and the Humvees. They should fear us. We will not be novice cyclists. We will not be eaten alive.
We will not be eaten alive.
Well, some of us will.
Before we begin our journey, brave sailors, let us make a sacrifice for luck and to appease the gods!
A sacrifice!
Right!
Sing me, oh muse, sing.
Right!
Sing me, oh muse, sing. Oh God, we make a sacrificial offering to you. Speed us on our journey.
But where is the offering?
You were supposed to get the offering.
Where are you supposed to find a sacrificial cow in LA?
Guys, don't worry about it. I stopped by Whole Foods on the way here and I picked up this kale.
No! We have to make an offering.
Oh gods!
We sacrifice to you this kale!
Now, be courageous, my valiant sailors. I will guide you on this journey.
If anything, this project was more about bringing together a very diverse group of people, many of which are members of the Bus Riders Union, and trying to create one theater piece together.
I think even when I was young, I always had like this sense of like despair over like the current conditions and like didn't know what to do with it. And so what feeds me and makes me happy and feel fulfilled and feel like this life is worthwhile is by like being part of a collective effort to make this place a better world for everybody.
I guess growing up, I've always somehow been environmentally conscious. I don't know how that always started, but I guess maybe that just comes with being like raised in an immigrant family where you don't have a lot. So my family is always like, saving plastic bags and reusing plastic bags and reusing plastic bottles.
The whole thing about environmental justice when we talk about food is like the access to, the lack of access to healthy foods.
And a lot of what the show looks like is people just sharing stories from their neighborhoods and their environment. I think a lot of memories came up for some people, especially after the Toxic Tour. There were a few people who remember getting nosebleeds, living near factories and things like that. And I feel like it's important to have these memories and to share them and to not just silently accept, oh, I live here and I get nosebleeds and that's my fate. I think it was great for the audience to hear these stories. And it's not that the audience has completely different experiences either, that they experience it too.
Visited my grandmama's house in Glendora, Mississippi. Back then, those times we were rolling tires and playing hopscotch in the dirt, building mud pies. All kinds of people died for all kinds of reasons, back then. The stories Grandma told me used to give me chills.
What does it mean to be heard? What does it mean to be part of a group? Who makes decisions? How did certain people receive the power to lead? Is leadership a shared opportunity? Could it be? Why do some people believe that however an organization appears, there are ultimately only a few people at the helm? What is a turtle? What does a turtle imagine itself to be? At night, in its turtle dreams, does it spin into another creature? Maybe it's a manta baby flying in the night water. I remember all the mantas who swam by my side in the ocean. What if I was a manta? Or a goat? Or a dog? Or any of the animals that I love? Or a dragon? Or a wolf? What is a wolf? I remember the black horse in the ocean. I held its back as it tore across the sands. We rode. I almost feel like I'm riding still. Into the horizon.
Indie Feed.
Happy March, everybody. And March 2013 means just one thing. The annual Women of the World Poetry Slam held this year in Minneapolis. And to celebrate the next 4 New Poet Mondays, every Monday in March, actually, we're going to be featuring a stunning new woman poet here on Indie Feed. And we can't kick off this series any better than with this epic story poem. Please welcome to the channel, Linda Ravenswood.
Last of the Red Hot Lovers. As nice as the Obama is, as handsome and sexy and everything else about his talking with speeches, he's not for me, darling. No, he's just not Jewish enough, my grandmother says to me. But if I was a shiksa, you better believe I'm going to call up the Obama and I'm going to say in the receiver, hey, this is if he's not married now, because Bobby don't fool around. So I'm going to say, Obama, This is the Bubby, and I'm a real hot ticket. And does she start laughing at herself and slapping her hands in her lap, reaching for her cup and saucer and breaking pieces off the cake ring I've brought her from Cantor's. You know, darling, Cantor's is not kosher. No, but I won't tell Grandpa. Hey, when is Zadie coming home anyway? He's at shul, but between us, I think he's got another girl on the side. And does she start laughing at herself again? I'm going to ask her. Maybe today I'll try.